I want to the stream. After speaking about her push, your previous squad, and this formation. Let's go. Let's go to the stream. Hmm. Oh, I'm totally above the Woman. One, two. Nice formation is defenders and a sweeper keeper. No,
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Passes short and sharp. Short changes him with that pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
that's true.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually, and he's taking no chances there. Heracles are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
Nice one, Kunio. Nice one, Maldini.
And that's been won straight back. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Passing nice and neat. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. DiMarco. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Thuram.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Heracles clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's only too happy to take that back. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ernest. Mbappe. Foden.
That pass was to Romaniga.
Now DiMarco. And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Out to the right. Rummenigge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot!
Nice.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Unlucky, bro, unlucky.
Maldini.
Oh, play.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's picked out the run.
Arre!
And that has been clubbed away.
649.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Neymar. Heracles looking to pass their way through.
Neymar, come on, you're
Chance
faster.
to shoot now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lam. And it's Vieira. Nice sequence of passes this. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, no joy this time.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He can get that clear. Mbappe. That's has a goal! Caught offside that time.
What is that pass, man? Come on. The stupidity of this pass is just wrong. Oh my goodness. Come on, you're in. You're also in. You're in. Come on, we want to win this match. Back in. Counter target. Come on, we gotta win this match. We will definitely have to win this match.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7. Mbappe.
Nicely weighted ball.
Number 21. Pirlo. Coming on the field.
Passing is crisp
Number
and sharp.
27.
Now there's Haaland! He
Finally!
scored!
Finally, bro,
That
finally!
could turn out to be a huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether You want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's
Aaron,
always been the
what is
harder
this pass
option,
from?
in my experience. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Haaland!
Oh, Haaland, thank you. Thank you,
He's got
Haaland.
himself
Thank
an
you, Haaland. Thank you,
absolute
thank you,
peach.
thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Haaland. Thank
So
you
that's
so
it.
much.
It is all over.
Haaland.
Can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very...
It was a deadlock game, but still last. Let's go. He wants to go. Papa, I'm trusting you. Don't play with this. Hooray, it's a nice formation, man. A nice pace as well. This Beckenbauer, right? You can't get past him. Beckenbauer is crazy. You can't get past him that easily. My regret not getting that Beckenbauer. Everyone is in good form. Everybody is in good form. You will watching the stream, can you go to 2 likes on the stage?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Pirlo plays it short. Drilled in. He's got the shot away! And he gets rid in a hurry. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, great ball! Oh, he's seen that early.
Arre!
Used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get... Has a go!
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, man.
And claimed it back swiftly. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball.
But
Neatly clipped into space. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No goals as yet. And it's Lam. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the runner. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hullet. And Hullet!
come on.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pirlo. Thuram. Now Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe.
Arre,
Perez. And it's Pirlo. Hullet. Decent hit!
nice
And it's a
one,
goal!
nice one.
Look, there are
What a
always
pass,
tactical
what a
adjustments
pass.
for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a...
There's the whistle for
What
half-time.
a
Steady,
pass,
solid,
what a
and
pass.
for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
And a quick reminder
How would you
today
review
to
the
please
first
take
half?
all mid-out
Haven't
defenders
played
located
that
by
badly.
the entrance
Getting
gate.
caught again on the
Thank you very
counter-attack
much for your
is unlikely.
cooperation.
They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Heracles head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we
Oh,
are
that
back
was-
underway. Heracles
Arre,
carrying a
everybody
one-goal
was
lead.
going in hiding.
And he welcomes it in. Fenerbahce have it back. Torres!
Oh,
Oh, he has levered that.
yeah,
Well, he
had
looks
a
like he's
chance.
annoyed with himself there. He
He
didn't
had
do
a
an awful
chance
lot
to
wrong,
be
did he?
right. He missed it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No way through there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernando Torres, and the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Fenerbahce were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
It's Eto'o!
Ooh, at least on target
That
could have
was a
been better.
half-decent effort.
Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
In with a header!
Oh,
There's another goal!
ah,
He
God
scores!
save the
A
goal.
landmark moment for a
God
player of grand
save
significance.
the team.
His 50th goal. With a
God.
predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been
God,
advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Entering will be Haaland, attacking will be point pitch, counter-target will be Suarez. Let's go, Division 1 match, come on, let's go, Division 1 opponent.
Fenerbahce, number 15, Perez.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the field
both sides,
is
actually.
Number 11,
So that's two now without reply.
Haaland, that's
Turning
a
of the
that's
screw
the
comes to
that's
mind.
the.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. That's an excellent interception.
Arre.
Heracles, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Haaland. Luis Suarez. Haaland! It's a loose ball.
Arre. How he took the shot, but that was nice.
Header! In for the pieces!
Ah, finally!
And it's there!
Arre, lucky again.
And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Arre, 100.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their
Suarez,
favour.
come on.
Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Arre.
And here's Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Oh, what a stupid mistake.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the shot!
Nice save from Schmeichel.
Great football, shot and save.
He's in anger. He's rushing a lot. He's rushing his passes a
They've got
lot.
to be quick to recover this.
He's pressuring.
With his head, but
He's
couldn't
so
steer it
angry.
in.
He's very angry. I can sense him. He's very angry.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Araujo cuts it out. Buyan. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
He just wants to score one goal. But I will.
Araujo attempts a clearance. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Don't give the cards. Don't give the cards. No, don't give the card.
Vieira did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
That's that, the end.
3-0
So a
win
real
against
showpiece win.
Division
This
one
lot was
opponent.
simply far too clever
Nice
for their
goals.
opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it
11
has
shots,
ended
8
in
on
an
target.
easy win. Pullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you
Pullet
look back
was
on the
just-
game then, Jim?
Look at this goal.
Heracles
It was
definitely
made out of
impressing me
center
here,
goal.
especially the way that attack clicked.
Nice outside
Whether
corner.
it was link-up play, running in behind. This has just been a great day at the
It was
office.
a good goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and
Nice
to wish you
outside
all
corner
a
goal.
very good evening.
And Neymar Jr., everybody. Oh, that's a tight iron, man. That's a tight iron. Sister, let me think. Division one opponent. It was a good score. I was afraid of the Bedingo. Ah, so. Again, another division one opponent. Still 20, 16,000. Need to change the jersey. Oh no. Why am I matching this type of opponents? How is he? Remember, this guy will take care of it. Again, surveillance is not very good in the first half, so not again. Second half surveillance also. So we'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. No issues.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fiddles it through. A lot of space ahead of him. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Boss is
Back in
there.
possession and ready to go again. Nice sequence of passes there. Decent hit!
Come on!
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Shoot. At least on target will be good.
Heracles with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Pulls it back. And the header!
Nice try.
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Scholes. Ronaldo
Offside.
finds himself offside.
No. That was a stupid mistake.
Eto'o has a go!
Offside again.
And that's offside. Yes, it is.
But that was amazing pass from Romani. It was amazing.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Heracles have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're quick to get it back. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the... Hones! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he thumps it clear. Denilson. And it's Scholes. Eto'o. No way through. Ernest. Rummenigge. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Has a look and plays it forward. Mateus. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge. Hernes.
There will be 1 minute.
Arre!
Pirlo.
Arre, pass that one touch
Brings
pass.
the first half to a close.
Didn't need one touch
We needed
pass.
reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here.
6 shots,
Neither
man,
side any
6
further
shots.
forward from where they were
His players
45
are
minutes ago,
different,
but it is
different.
far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Heracles head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Heracles are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Danielson. Al Nassr appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Danielson. Almost an hour gone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Neymar. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pirlo with the clearance. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tar spots it and intercepts.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Cleared away. And it's Baggio.
Okay.
And that's a throw-in.
Arre, quick counter. I should have changed to quick
Substitution
counter.
on the field. Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great
Number
positioning,
21.
so good from him.
Pirlo.
Bojan Krkić is the
Number
guilty
22.
party there.
Neymar. Number 15.
He came and fell
Hernes.
down.
Coming on the field, number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 10, Suarez. Number 17, Xabi Alonso. Number 27, Bayern. Number 23, Gullit.
Tomori. Scholes. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And that was very necessary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And he's had it nicked away. Maldini. Haaland. Stood up well to him there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim,
7 shots, he didn't even put one shot.
Certainly had some good
One
moments,
shot.
Peter. There were plenty of
He
encouraging
didn't
spells
even
that
take one shot,
should
but
have
he's
been
in
taken.
Division 1 16. I don't know. He's in Division 1, having 1600 ranking. How? He didn't even took one shot. One shot. He didn't even took one shot. Come on, we deserved a win. Every shot I took, it went out. I don't know how. So, chalo. Another Division 1 opponent with 61,000 ranking. 61,000? Nice, everyone's in good form. That's what I would expect from my team. 4-4. Come on, results and the bonus of formations. So,
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eto'o. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Driving through the middle.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Neymar. Big chance!
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Eto'o. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. So what can they make of this?
Sao Paulo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Referee's had a look.
They just need to happen.
Blown his whistle for half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look
Maybe
lost
watching
for
the same time,
ideas and
someone's watching
lacking
the
in
stream.
talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Eto'o. Sao Paulo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. It's a mighty effort! Tries to get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lam. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And here's the chance to counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through, and he's gone backward here.
Heracles seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just enough.
It's Eto'o! In he goes again!
Finally
the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Heracles can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 21.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Davids spots it and intercepts. Haaland, and he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. And here's Xabi Alonso. Oh, what a climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Bale. Nunez! Nunez! It's in!
Literally in front.
We thought it
Everyone
was
is
over!
literally.
It's all square once more!
Come on, guys.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira cuts it out. Bale. And that's a throw-in. And here's Bale. Xabi Alonso. Well read. That's that, the end.
Oh,
A
I should
draw
have won
and
this
a
game.
highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until...
Arey, my stupid defending mistake. First one. Thought I was better than this. I should have won this match. Sorry, who are you? Mr. Ellen. Who are you, bro? Come on, continuous. This is the third division of opponent we are facing. Come on. Full development boosters now. Nice. Crazy waste. Come on.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's managed to get free. Chance for the header!
What a save!
And the keeper
What a
has
save,
reacted
Bruce
superbly there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Cleared without complication. Heracles have the chance to go the other way.
Come on.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
That's just playing it safe
That's a
and
good
simple.
chance ago.
Out to the right. Played back in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Lizarazu. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tchouaméni. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It's Pirlo!
What a shot. That's a
Oh,
great
that
goal.
is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. There is the breakthrough. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Cruyff, and he's surging through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
There's a beautiful
Oh,
simplicity
what is
about
that
this
pass?
contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And a header!
That's a nice creation.
No, not the best of
Come on,
headers.
come on, come on, come
Do I
on, come on.
really
You can
need
do
to
it,
tell
you
you,
can do it.
Peter, that he has to do
You can do
better,
it, you can do it,
especially
come on.
from there?
Come on, you can do it.
And back to the keeper they go. Hernes. Eto'o.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in plenty of space here. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game.
You can do
Most
it, you
importantly,
can
there
do
has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's nice. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to belt it away.
Bro, pass the ball, bro.
Cruyff. Rummenigge. Could move up a gear here. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is a great pick out. There's no flag. Now it's Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the gears here. Khan gets it away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pirlo is in with a header! Oh, what another chance!
Bro,
He's got a
come
goal!
on.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I'm watching my bosses. Can we come back from this? He's playing for good, he's playing for good. He's playing good.
Substitution for Milan, number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Number
How did he
22,
pick the ball?
Eto. Number 18.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Substitution in progress.
Mbappe. Haaland is
Nice.
flagged offside.
Nice.
He's gone forward. No, again there's no way through. Haaland. And here's Suarez. And he'll shoot here.
Ah, rest of
And
good shot.
somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's delightful. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. Time added. Referee looks at his
Well,
watch
this
and
is
blows his whistle.
unfair.
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive.
Come on, 15 points. Come on, man. You can still get nice. Come on. Position on opponents. Come on, position on formation.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. The action has already started. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Neymar plays it in. Ruben Dias gets it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that is...
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lahm delivers. Chance! Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear. Neither side yet able to find the net. And back to the keeper they go. Hernes. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias. A proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well. Very well, in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader, too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Heracles with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. Rummenigge!
Oh!
Milan!
Bro, what is
And
that
Milan
striker?
have the lead.
That's a simple save.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
That's a simple
So we
save,
have the
was
first
Michael.
goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is...
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That should be a simple save
And
for
he's really put himself on
Michael
the
and
line
he
here.
left it.
Heracles have their second corner now. Tries a shot! Decent
That's a
enough
simple
try.
save, bro. That's a very simple save, Ashmi. He used to save those things.
Barella.
Oh,
Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Oh, and with that, the
That's a
half-time whistle
simple
goes.
save, man.
Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just
Oh.
the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Seedorf. Barella. Heracles still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
Bro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this
Oh,
match
can he get
was
onto this?
81,007.
And here's Messi. White. It's gone backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He can run
Come
onto
on,
that.
faster.
And he's lost his man. Great hit!
This Buffon.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Buffon. Schmeichel, I think they're not for Schmeichel. Enough to Schmeichel, I guess. Why Schmeichel is not saving? He used to save like
Substitution for Milan.
something else.
Number 18, Suarez.
Well, height could
Number
make
3,
all the difference on
Ruben
these set
Diaz.
pieces.
Number 13, Barella.
Messi, very much a man of this
Number
moment.
24, Filippo Inzaghi.
That is good
Number
pressure, just
20,
hounded him off it.
Adams. Number
And it's
17,
Luis Suarez.
Bernardo
He's had a
Silva.
shot! And it's come back out to him. He
Finally,
has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Finally a good goal.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Bernardo Silva. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Milan showing a
Why
good
do
level
this
of intensity
nonsense?
at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That was Mr. Haaland,
This
bro.
is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That pass was to Haaland, bro. Haaland.
Just 5 minutes left.
Look,
Messi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2. It's Luis Suarez! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the one.
couldn't get a lead. 9 shots, 7 on target. Easy. Ai, ai, ai. Maybe watching the stream. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Not Wilson, Sadio also, let me. Come on, bro. That's a nice guy.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. David Villa. That's been cut out, well played.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it, because he finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest.
Bellingham. It's Kimmich. David Villa. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Heracles are looking to go forward now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Eto'o. He's beaten the last man.
Slow.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge, and here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Heracles! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Heracles are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Eto'o. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Climbs up big! Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. That's headed upfield. And here's Eto'o. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Perez. Can he spark a counter here? That's a shade optimistic. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points. but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Heracles clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Heracles happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Heracles definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
How is that not a hole?
Rummenigge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Hullet. Oh, such a clever touch. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Eto. Number 8, Karl-Heinz
And that's
Rummenigge.
definitely not his best.
Number 22,
Mbappe.
Neymar. Number 17,
Now it's
Xabi
Drogba.
Alonso. Number
And he
20,
cuts out the supply.
Edmilson.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed
Number
approach.
18,
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Number 27, Bayern. Number 21, Pirlo.
And it's Bojan.
Number 6,
And that is a little undercooked.
substitution in progress.
Mbappe. Oh, what a ball! Drogba is flagged offside.
We're going too open,
Keep
so
calm
I have to
and
change.
carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Too open, but too open is not good.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's searching through. Schneider. Great ball, and he's in here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Drogba. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That is a brilliant interception. That's at the end. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bit.
He played good. He played. He really played good. Well played, just one last game. No, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. See you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Take care. Love you all.